Hey, Sammy Neiman. Thought you called me last night, huh? Okay. I tried to call you back too. It's like same mode. Hey there, how you doing? How's it down there? Is it very humid? I bet you. I bet ya. Storm rolling in here. It felt like a few drops a minute ago, and then now it's getting cool again. Hi, Full Heart and Hands. How are you? Now it feels like I got up really early this morning, so I came out here, sitting down. The sun was shining. It felt good. Hi there, Mark. Okay, felt good. I love to just feel the sun on me, like not sunbathing or anything like that, but just to feel the warmth of the sun. And it was like that. And then I went in for a little bit, came out, and now I thought I heard thunder, and it's gotten windier and it's getting cooler. So hey, Crystal, how are you? How's it going? Hi, Tracy. It's raining there too. Hi, manager. So, it doesn't feel like it still feels like the holiday or something, so I've gotta get some stuff mailed out, some stuff. My children are playing basketball there in the other room. Jimmy went to put the garbage out. It's our garbage. We have the craziest garbage man. He's supposed to come on Monday, but he could come Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. You never know. It's like, and the company never really. Oh yeah, I think he's gonna get out there tomorrow. So funny. Oh, I smell something burning. What is that? Hold on. Somebody's starting a fire. I thought it was. Very stinky. Like somebody's starting a fire and it's smoking or something. Yeah. So, oh gosh, there's a stupid fly. So, what's everybody doing today? What's everybody up to today? I see a little red dot here. What is this? Oh, can you guys hear me? Okay. I was up on soaking up some sunshine. Love the feeling. I don't say, yeah. Just sitting, yeah, exactly. Just sitting in the warmth of the sun. It's like a hug or something. I'm not kidding around. Sometimes if I get it's too much in the winter, and I'll just be like, I just want to go out and feel the sun. Feel the sun. You're knitting for your daughter-in-law's table. Oh, that's nice, Margot. Just feel the sun. I don't know. There's something about nature and being outside and it's like when Ray died. I had to go outside. The first thing I wanted to do was go outside. I felt that he could reach me outside better than inside. And I still feel like that. I still feel like there's so many more signs or ways to send signs outside than inside. And I think nature and all the things you see, I don't know, just it brings me peace. It brings me comfort all the time. I just want to go outside when it's nice. Even just close my eyes and hear. You're in recovery mode from what, Kathy? From the holiday, or from did you have COVID? Beautiful and looks so. Yeah, it is good for the soul, Crystal. I do believe that. I do believe that. The other day we saw the eagle fly real low, right when we were going to go swimming. And the kids always go, the eagle. And there it is, you know. Oh gosh, you do, Kathy? I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better fast. That's not fun. Not fun at all. I still have a little bit of pain from that fall. And it really bothered me last night because I didn't take any leave, and you're still puppy sitting till tomorrow? I didn't take any leave, and it really bothered me last night. So I didn't sleep well at all. Maybe a few hours, and then the sun was coming out, and I said, well, let me go and sit outside. And it was really nice when I was sitting outside. Hi, Foxy and the Boxy. And then I went in to do a few things, came out again, and now the sun is not around, and it's gray, and it's windy, and it was like a little bit of drizzle. Is Jimmy doing any activities with the boys today? What does that mean, Christine? With that face, I'm laughing at those faces you have, and I'm trying to think about the activities. Hi, Susan DeFio. Well, I don't know what we're planned today. I know that we have to get some stuff shipped out today, and I know that I have to get some invoicing today. And thanks, Foxy. Yeah, and always praying for your Avery Muppets. Monster, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. Monster, always praying for Avery. And Rubbity Bob, your daughter, always in my prayers. All of you are in my prayers. I say prayers for the whole community. Oh, I hope they're good, manager. I hope they're good. Only good updates. So what was I saying? So, oh yeah, what are we going to do? So we have to do some of that. And then it was garbage day. So he had to go put the garbage out there. And then what I want to do, I want to brush out Sassy again. Because her hair is like so baby fine, and it gets so tangled and then Jimmy just washed her with the conditioning shampoo, and we trimmed her up a little bit, but I want to keep it brushing it very well. And Desi I did yesterday, but I want to give Desi a bath. I don't know if that'll get done today, hopefully, and clip Lucy today. So those are some of the things. And right now, I'm trying to think up here. Hi, Jeanette. Hi. Hi, Tammy. So, Carolyn, I wanted to let you know that they stopped those loud fireworks near me at 5 a.m. No lie, ridiculous. I couldn't sleep. Wow. Hey there, Mike. How are you doing? Storm's coming in, Mike. Are you at work? I hope you remembered your belt so you don't lose your pants. That's a funny story. That is a really funny story, but it would be so funny if you did that thing about the diet. Hey, Sunkissed, how are you? I'd like the sun to stay out a little more, Sunkissed, so that I could be kissed by the sun a little bit more. But other than that, a fantabulous day. I can't imagine that either, Christine, because that doesn't fly here. That doesn't fly here. They used to say 10 o'clock curfew, and then they moved it to 11, but rarely do people ever do it past 10. And yesterday I was just very surprised about that it went that late as it did. It was very interesting. So you got a lot of work though, Christine, right? You were sweeping your driveway or your sidewalk and then the dishes. Yeah, they don't, yeah. I mean, there comes a time where it's like, come on, 5 in the morning. For crying out loud. For crying out loud. The smartwatch didn't help me clean up. Oh no, she didn't help me clean up. But it was Christine that was doing all the cleaning. She was doing a lot of cleaning. Gonna take it easy today, just laundry. You have plenty of leftovers. That's good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I kind of feel like it's still this holiday. Like, I don't know. Always, Brenda. We hope you're healing well. I left something for you in prayer group. Oh my goodness. I just want to feel, I'd like to feel the sun just a little more. If I knew it was going to get like this and I didn't know, I would have sat out longer. I went inside for a minute. Now it's. Sometimes I don't mind rainy days when you have to get in the summer because, like in the summer, usually on the go, and if it's nice, kids want to be in the water, you want to be in the water, but then all this stuff like gets put by the wayside at your house, in the house, and everything like that. And sometimes a rainy day can help you get that done. What's up, Ethan?
It's 101.
It's 101?
Right?
I don't know. It's 102.
Well, yeah, I just turned 102.
Okay.
Hold up, sir.
What? It's getting so windy, isn't it?
Yeah, storm's about to hit, Mom.
I know. How long is it supposed to rain for? Is it supposed to be the whole day, or is it just a... Oh, goodness. Now I'm getting the... I did.
You're cold?
I'm freezing up. The sun was so nice before. Yeah, the sun
Not
was so
even
nice
bad, Mom.
before.
Come on, stop.
How are you cold?
I don't know. I like...
I can jump in right now.
When I came out earlier,
So it's really warm right now. It's 74, right?
but there's no sun, though. You need rain in Cincinnati? Lawns are brown and
It's
crispy.
74, doesn't go to 71, 70. It's gonna start to rain at like 4 p.m.
Gosh,
I was seeing.
don't do that because I hurt myself there. Oh my gosh, you scared me.
What's the chair? How does that hurt you?
Because I have that pain from when I fell and when you lifted up the
It's
chair.
gonna be raining in the night, Mom, right?
It's really? How come it feels like it's going to rain now?
Not. It almost is gonna rain. It's not. It's just starting to get prepared.
Don't get scared. I've seen if you get scared. I used to get so scared. Don't get it.
What? Did you
Oh,
lift
I
her up,
do.
Luke?
I get
Chair.
startled.
Lift up
Okay.
the chair.
Let's do it, Bella. I did nice to you.
Okay, please, guys. That's not.
That was even. I'm looking at-
They're lifting up the chair that I'm sitting on. While I'm sitting on it. Oh my gosh. You love the rain. Rain can help you get some rest too. Yes, it can. It's nice too, like yeah, a summer rain or something, even if you have the window open, if it's not blowing into where it's, destroying your windowsills. You can do that. So Jeanette, he's doing okay. He's completed all his chemo. Oh, that's good. And 28 rounds of radiation, but they want him on what's called maintenance chemo now for at least 6 months. How often does he have to go? As often with the maintenance one? Poor little guy. Prayers. My heart breaks for him.
Mom,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home, right?
Yeah, you're gonna go there and.
I'm gonna walk there. I gotta get some to eat and stuff, right?
All right. Can you bring back some of the oatmeal? Can you bring back some of my oatmeal?
You want some of your oatmeal?
Yeah, please.
What kind?
It doesn't matter which one.
Apple?
I don't
maple
care.
Sugar or just hot?
I'm not particular. It doesn't matter. Whichever
Just
one.
Mom, I just say one, please.
Whatever one you like. I like them all. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Choose. You can choose. Now there might be a little bit of sun. Oatmeal. I like to have oatmeal. Oatmeal and yogurt. That's what I eat during the day. Oatmeal and yogurt. Coffee yogurt. No, I shouldn't say that because now I'll never find the coffee Chobani yogurt again, but I love coffee Chobani yogurt. I love it as a snack. I love it at lunch or breakfast or before I'm going biking. Hi, Sean Sneed. How are you? I love it. I just love Chobani coffee yogurt. Do you know when we were kids, we loved coffee ice cream? And I think sometimes I used to buy it for my older kids loved it. But then I think Luke would like it because Luke liked it. So he thought he'd like a coffee Chobani yogurt. But then he was like, oh, that's all right. But when we were kids, we used to go out for like soft serve ice cream, right? And then my mother would always say, bring back a couple of quarts or something, because like we had a lot of people here. And when we would get the vanilla soft serve, we would stir instant coffee into it. And my sister-in-law, because it would be my niece and I, she's 2 years younger than me, she's like, oh my gosh. And my niece is the one that told me. And she's like, put instant coffee. I don't even know how she found that, but we did. And it would be coffee ice cream. And it was so good. It was like coffee soft serve ice cream. It was really good. Very good. But I also like oatmeal. I used to always bring oatmeal when I went into work. I used to work at this bank, the mortgage department. We all ate oatmeal in the morning. Yeah. And then sometimes we've cooked the oatmeal in the Instant Pot, like the steel oatmeal. You love oatmeal and yogurt. I've never had coffee yogurt. I love coffee ice cream. Coffee in general, yes, Sunkist. Coffee in general is good. coffee. And see, I always thought it was funny, right? That people drink, like, they don't really drink hot cocoa in the summer, but they drink hot coffee or hot tea. Because coffee, and then a lot of people have iced coffee. But you can still have hot coffee. The bruises are fading. Your head, what happened, hon? Your head is still like a bowl of jello. Oh no. If I turn my head fast, my head spins, still very sore. I didn't fall as gracefully as Jimmy. Oh my goodness. How did you fall, Brenda? Because I had a little fall myself. I had a little fall myself, I think right about the time you fell. And what happened was I'm bruised up really bad on my leg. But knock on wood, not like that limping, but I think when I was falling, I was protecting like my head and stuff. And so I think I was like keeping my chest and everything very tense. And it was almost like it was jarred, and it felt like I thought, did I break a rib? Did I break my sternum? And then finally that eased up. But now it it's feels like it's bruised, but it's not. I have no bruising up on my upper body where it hurts, but it just feels like so it must be the muscles that something happened to them because it just feels like somebody grabbed me under my arm on one side and like pulled me up and right into like right under my whatchamacallit, right under my collarbone. And Sharon was afraid I broke my collarbone. So I'm like, no, I don't think I broke my collarbone. But I don't know, it just hurts. And then yesterday, or was it Saturday, I jumped into the lake and I felt a little bit of something. And Jimmy did too with his shoulder. It was the first time he jumped in with his shoulder. And he said he could feel something, you know? So interesting, right? Interesting. So, anyway, what do we have after that? Brenda, so how did you fall? As Grace Flush, I assume you weren't wearing a red union suit. Yeah, I forgot how you fell, or did you tell me how you fell? Yes, it was the shoulder he had surgery on, Susan. Yeah, that's why it was his first time. And Luke is so concerned about it. Luke's like, Dad, but can you move it? Is it okay? Do you think you tore anything? What do you think? Luke's a good kid. Luke's a good kid. They're all good kids, but I mean, Luke's always very concerned. Bruising inside, I had that early this year, Callan. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like, Rubbity Bob. That's exactly what it feels like. Oh, I might have to get my adapter. Hold on. Let me see. I think I have to get my phone adapter. Deanna. Deanna, darling. I wonder if you could. I know I should ask you, but I just made you a moderator right now because I have. I think all my moderators are sleeping. So, but I have to go get the charger for my phone. And just in case, sometimes, like when the teacher goes away, the bad kids come into play. But if you would be so kind, I know that's a lot to ask, but would very much appreciate that. And Robbity Bob, I'm going to do that for you guys too. Thank you so much. I'm gonna just get my charger for my phone. So my phone just said low battery. 1 second, I'll be 2 seconds, 2 minutes. I'm coming. Jimmy came just as Jimmy came in just as I let's see here. I gotta put my charger in. Thank you. Thank you for helping. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh. So, um, sorry to put you guys in that spot. The cat was playing on the stairs. He was going down. I came right back at the right time. He was going down as I took a step. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I definitely didn't hear that it was the cat on the stairs. Or I've totally lapsed in my. Oh my gosh, he charged up so I stepped on him. Oh my goodness, 10 steps. Oh, you're lucky. Oh my gosh, onto what kind of surface? Oh my gosh. I've fallen down the steps before, but it's been like a few steps and it's like I slid, like, you're losing and then you kind of slide your back, not like go forward like Jimmy did. What he did was just insanity, right? Oh, and then I fell down the steps, 9 months pregnant with my daughter. Oh my gosh. That right onto my belly. And 9 months. And my doctor said, don't worry about it. He said, the worst thing it's going to do, he said, is put you into labor, but it didn't. I guess I'm tougher than people think. Right onto like a hard floor. But it was we lived in a bi-level. You know what it is? When you walk in the front door, there are stairs to go up or stairs to go down. And it was very towards the end. And I had been visiting my parents up here in the house when they lived here. And my mother said, okay, you're not going to have the baby tonight, right? Because it was like, are you going to go? And the cat was not hurt, and I still love him. My side is still very sore, but no break or outward bruises. Oh, see, so you have a sore side without, and nothing
Absolutely.
external. did a CAT scan. Oh, so you have that soreness, because that's what I have in my side, Brenda.
I gotta take this off because otherwise it'll never cool down.
Oh, okay.
Never.
I thank you.
No creamer.
There's no creamer?
Not
What do you
now.
mean? No?
That's
Oh,
all it is.
oh, but there is in here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have to go.
Where are you going?
I think I'm going to Calico. I'm just coming out to tell you what physical therapy just told me. They said I need to go back. They said they said I was exposed to COVID.
When?
Yes. I think it was Thursday when I was here, whatever. Friday. So I said, well, I think you tasted funny, and I took a home test. She said, go to Calico, come to Calico, whatever, and get tested. And
Oh
yeah,
my
so,
gosh,
whatever.
Jimmy, you've got to be kidding.
No, I'm fine. I mean, listen, look at me. Look.
Oh, did you hear what he just said?
Mm-hmm.
He just said that his physical therapist called and said that he was exposed to COVID on when?
I think it was Friday, I believe.
Friday,
Last time
and
I-
now
'cause
he's
they
got to go
changed-
get
my
tested.
schedule got changed around.
Is that why you were just using sanitizer?
Yeah, so I want you to send time.
Great, great,
So,
great,
okay, right?
great.
Goes, Dad, but I already had it twice, so I know that means people get it 3 times, don't they, honey? Don't they?
I don't even
shouldn't
know. Oh my gosh.
You gotta be careful. Still,
Oh dear. Oh dear. And do you know how many people Jimmy was around at my cousin's house too? Please pray that he doesn't have it. Oh gosh. It was fast and ugly, and you spent 3 days in it. Yeah, that's with a small brain bleed. Oh my goodness. But it stopped on its own. Fractured wrist and hematoma. Wow, you're really lucky. You're really lucky. Ugh. Hi, Linda. It's just another day. Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Let's see. Should we have a Jimmy test watch? Jimmy, this is Jimmy test watch. I know. Wasn't that scary? That was just scary, manager. You have not known anyone with the ickies, Tracy? Really? Wow. It's a lot of people are getting it again and again and again and again. I'm hoping that he's asymptomatic. Yeah. Hi, Catherine Morrissey. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Ugh. It's good in your area? You know, and remember that everybody got together this weekend for barbecues and everything, right? Your niece tested positive on Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry. Is she sick? Hope he's asymptomatic. Stairs is carpet, but foyer is laminated over slab. Oh. It's so scary. I mean, you know you're going to fall. That's like the scariest part, right? And it literally has to last, well, going down the stairs can last a few seconds, but if you're just falling, it literally lasts, what, a few, 2 seconds before you. But it's that scariest time, right? You're like, whoa, you know you're going. And then sometimes you can get out of it, right? Sometimes you're like, phew, that was close. And then other times you're just like, oh no, right? And you're going. It's just crazy. I'm not too worried, Linda, because he's feeling good and stuff, so. do, 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 do. Your side, yeah, Brenda, that's what I'm having. That's the worst part of it. It's my side, my leg where I have this huge bruise and this huge like hard spot under it, like that happened when I was power washing and fell off the deck. Now, when I say I fell off the deck, my deck at the other house is not high. It's very, very low. It's literally not even a foot off the ground, but I slid right off and then onto gravel. I still have I have a bit of gravel embedded under my skin. You did all your falls when you were a kid? Don't talk, Tracy, please. God willing, say please. Knock on wood, say. I had this big contusion, and it was so hard for so long under that bruise. I have something like that on my leg, but it doesn't even hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. And this thing that I don't have any bruising on my side, that, like, even sitting here right now, I should have told Jimmy to bring some relief. I'm still going, like it still hurts. But I don't know, it's so weird, right? But that side thing, like, it was really bothering me last night. Really bothering me. Yeah, well, I got into power washing, Linda, and I like power washed myself right off the deck. Oh my gosh. And you know when you fall, and then the first thought you have, well, I don't think Brenda's would be like, oh my gosh, but like if you fall outside like I did, and I don't even have neighbors behind me or anything, my first thought is like, oh my gosh, did anybody see me? I remember one time, oh my gosh, with my first 3 kids, I dropped them off at school. Ethan and Luke weren't even born. And at the time, I had one of these Chevy Lumina vans. And it didn't have all-wheel drive, right? So I dropped the kids off at school, drove down my driveway. My driveway is very, very steep, very steep. Got down the driveway, took them to school, came back, and I tried to get up the driveway, and the van started to slip. So I got a little freaked out, so I stopped it. And I put it in park, and I went to get out just to see if it was really icy and stuff before, like, if it had really changed. The minute I got out of the door, okay, I went right down. It was ice, right? I went right down, and I was literally sliding under the car, okay? And my first thought was, oh my gosh, I hope these neighbors that usually walk around did not just see this. You know, it's so silly, but I'm 70. Oh, you are, Brenda. Oh my gosh. Could have been a lot. It could have been. You're on baby aspirin, so that was stopped. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. You fell at a friend's house when you went to the car to get something. I slipped on one of those round balls that fall off the trees. Oh my gosh. Isn't that horrible? Because there's probably a point where like you're trying to almost get back your balance and everything, right? But you're going, and hangers are the worst. I literally broke my tailbone slipping on a plastic hanger on a wooden floor. Or sometimes like a scatter rug, right? Have you ever had that? Oh my gosh, where you're going in, okay, see that dock right there, right? We kids, we would get a running start, run up on the lawn, down the steps, run out, and then jump off that dock, right? All the time. Never worried about the deck being wet and slipping. Well, the day we went strawberry picking, Luke goes, Mom, let's go jump in together, right? And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. So we get back there, And about 3/4 of the way through, I go like this. What are you doing, Carolyn? Take it easy. Because I could see we were coming up on the wet stuff. I go, what if you just slip on that water and like go right down? So I was like, you should see, I took it from the run to like a little prance and then just jumped off because I was like, and I'm like, when did I become like scared of like falling, right? Like that. Like, is that the garbage man? Let me see. No. It was so funny to have that thought, and this stuff can go through your mind so fast. I understand. I fell on ice when I was pregnant, about 8 months. I jumped up so fast because I was so embarrassed that someone saw. I know. It's so crazy that we get so embarrassed, right? Like, I don't know, like someone's going to say, you moron, what happened? You fell down on the ice? What's wrong with you? Like, I don't know, but we're like so embarrassed, like, oh my gosh, I fell on ice, you know? Sometimes even if you like trip a little bit, like sometimes if you're wearing flip-flops or you're wearing like Crocs or something, that material could get stuck on a certain floor and you just like trip a little bit, you feel like embarrassed too, right? I don't know. You've fallen at weird places since you've turned 50, like for no reason at all, Rhonda. Oh, you make me laugh. Do you know what oh my gosh, you got to hear this. I laughed so hard. And then, listen, Brenda, I don't know if you're laughing. Does it hurt your side? Because when I laugh, it hurts my side. And, okay, so listen to this one. Sandy calls me. And it was early. So I was laying in bed, but I was up, right? So she calls me. And I'm like, oh, I get my cell phone and I'm talking to her. And then I sit up in bed or something, and my watch starts doing like this. My Apple Watch starts going like 911. Like I'm like, what is this? And she's like, what are you talking? So I look at it, and it goes, have you fallen? Are you okay? And I just burst out laughing, and she's like, what? And I said, my watch is asking. See, I'm gonna laugh. If I fell and if I'm okay. And she just, we both started laughing. And then, oh my gosh, my side under that hurt so bad, but I couldn't stop laughing. And every time I tried to tell her what the watch was saying, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. But my watch has done that a couple of times when I haven't fallen at all. And I don't think my watch said a dang thing when I did fall. I know it didn't. That's like when I had OnStar. Used to be on all the time. When I had my double rollover, OnStar never freaking came on. And they told me, it'll be coming about, whatchamacall, before you shattered and broke your wrist. They said, oh, it was because the airbag didn't deploy. That's what it said. The airbag didn't deploy. My Apple Watch hasn't done that yet, but it should have. It doesn't do it on the falls, yes. Yep. Yep. So funny. I don't know, Rhonda. I wonder if people fall more like that just because they're more careful. I don't know. Like when you're a kid, you don't even think of half the things, right? You're like, you know what, Jim? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jimmy almost fell. He was giving the dogs, I'm going to say dogs, he was giving tailbones take forever to heal. And you know what, kids galore? You know when you broke your tailbone, that what happens is that you, I'm trying to think, what is it? You don't want to go in and get it x-rayed, right? Because who wants to go get an x-ray like that? And it's like, what are they going to do? It's like a broken toe. There's nothing you can do, right? So why do you have to even worry about it? So The one that I did, I think I've done it twice in my life. And now I do just want to get it x-ray just to see that I have 2 fractures there because I thought like I'm sure I did. But I slipped on the okay. So I came down the stairs, there's the darn stairs again, wood floor, and there was a plastic hanger on the wood floor in the foyer, right? I love my Apple Watch. I love it. I do. But I don't even know all of it. You know, everything that it can do. I should really sit and do more. But you know what I like most about it is that it will do an echocardiogram. So if you're ever worried about your heart or you think something's going on, it'll do an echocardiogram. You fell at work with a laptop, threw it in the grass. My coworker said, "What are you doing?" Rhonda, you're funny. Oh my gosh, Rhonda, you're making me laugh. Hi, Vintage Gal, how are you? You guys are making me laugh. So, yeah, I just went through like 2 different stories. My ADD is really showing today. Yeah, I love the Apple Watch, but the other thing was, oh, that's hanger. And I put my foot down and I didn't realize, and it was like a baby, I think it was a baby like type plastic hanger. And it went like an ice skate. And I just went right down, right on my tailbone. And it hurt so bad. And I had to literally like crawl into the kitchen to call like my mother because I was like, and it was like my daughter's Holy Communion was that weekend, and the church had like these really steep stairs in the front. And I remember I was like in agony. And my sister kept saying, "What?" I said, "I know I broke my tailbone." She goes, "Well, go to the hospital." I said, "What are they gonna do? X-ray my X-ray my arse, right?" I said, and that's when they say, you got that in a sling. I said, no, there's nothing they can do. Laughing, your side hurts and your head. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know, but oh, so Jimmy's fall, right? So Jimmy goes, I'm gonna go bathe Lucy. So we have this little tub, this little like pool kind of tub. And so he wanted to get warm water. So he was carrying out these big pitchers of water. And I think it was I don't know whether it was a scatter rug. Oh, yeah? They actually count 106 steps? Really? I don't know how many steps it is. But where is it, Vintage Gal? And is it in Illinois? So they count their steps. That's good for them. Scatter rugs are death traps, yes. Oh my gosh. And when you're going on one, right? A lot of times the doormats. You ever have a doormat that's like a death trap? I've come in from like the deck outside in Wisconsin. Oh, okay. And step on it. Are you in Wisconsin, Vincent? Girl, I thought you were in Illinois. Or maybe your parents are. Life seems to be a slip and slide. Yeah. It seems like that, right? And we don't want to be on that slip and slide anymore. Like, oh my gosh. It's so weird. I don't know. Oh gosh. So Jimmy is carrying this big, oh, you're in a, okay, got you, Vintage. I'm not losing my mind totally yet. He's carrying out this big pitcher, and he turns to me like to tell me something, and I guess he hit the scatter rug or some kind of thing, and I saw him. I thought he was going down, but he brought himself up. But the water, the water in the pitcher, not so much, and it went flying out in front of him. But he still held on to the pitcher, but lost about like 2 cups in the hallway. And thank goodness it's tile. So, and then and then just went out. You cannot fall. Excuse me. Now I'm losing my voice. You cannot fall. Yeah. That's scary too, Linda, right? Yeah. That's why Linda, you need the watch that tells you fell. But you know what? My watch has, and then I'd like to test my watch, like do a fall and see if Leslie Romani, how are you? Good to see you. To test my watch to see if it lets me fall, right? If it recognizes I fall. I am drinking nice hot coffee that my husband made for me. So sweet. Make sure you slip-proof your home. We become more fragile as we get older. You know what's so funny? Okay, I'm like the youngest in my family, right? So, and I have a brother that's 22 years older than me. And my siblings are all, okay, and my brother was up last weekend. He's so funny because he's a guy and he he doesn't want to wear like a hearing aid or anything because he's a very active guy. He's a very active guy. You know, he goes to police, goes fishing, he goes all over. He have a house on the shore there, but he refuses. I think a lot of guys are just very vain. So even if they have a little bit of hearing loss, they'd rather just not hear people or just say, "Oh yeah, good," at the wrong time. Your own parent. Well, that's like me and my daughter, Rhonda. But we're closer in age than I am to my brother. You know. Anyway, and Ray and I, yeah. Anyway, so we have I was swimming by because he was here. I was at my cousin's. I was swimming by. Then the kids were playing here because we brought out our water mats, so all the kids were playing. And then I think I had gone home, and then I went down here to get the kids and stuff because the kids were all playing. And I swam down, and I swear my brother is standing up here on this deck, and I'm out there in the water. And why is it embarrassing? Hey, thanks, Sammy. Yeah, how could you not be happy looking at this and being with this great community that's on YouTube? So I was out there and I'm like, "Hi, Hank," right? So and I'm waving my hand. And I feel like he's looking right at me and he's like, and I did it like 3 times. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, he can't, like, come on." And there happened, like everybody was down, yeah, dealing with it. Like, I wouldn't do that, Sunkus. If like I went to the ear, nose, and throat, right, and they did a hearing test, and they said you're hearing, you know, you need a hearing aid, I would be up in line because I don't want to miss anything. It's just like glasses. Like, who wouldn't wear glasses? I don't want to miss anything. I want to be able to see. So glasses, contacts, right? Yeah, but guys, I don't know, and you can't even notice them today. Okay, I mean, it's not like this big like gunky thing on your ear, right? And why would you want to go around and not hear things that I know? Like my niece was telling me, like she's like, it's nuts. Like in a restaurant with him and stuff. Like, look for the video that shows you how to get up if you fall. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, and here, right, Nicole? If somebody told you you had a hearing loss in one ear or something and you could benefit from a hearing aid, wouldn't you wear it? You've worn hearing aids since you were 21. They're great. I know. I don't understand at all why guys, but I could see in the past, like we had a math teacher, oh gosh, in high school, and he was in World War II, right? And he was in the artillery. So his hearing was gone. And his name was Mr. Wanley. And he would wear 2 of these, you know, the big hearing aids, okay, the ones that you could see, no problem. But he still, even with that, he couldn't hear. And you know how kids are in high school. They're mean, right? And so they would be like, they would keep saying like they couldn't, they would say they couldn't hear him, or they would talk really, really low on purpose. And he would say, like, speak up, I can't hear you. And they would say, this is a funny thing with it, because I didn't understand this. Okay, my father was an architectural engineer. Okay, so the word erection in my family, as a kid, I didn't even think of it as what you were thinking, because my father used that word all the time, because we have to do an erection at that church. We have to erect that. We have to do that. It was always about building. So I didn't even, at the age of 14, 15, 16, even connotate it with anything that other people do, okay? So this one kid goes like, he goes like, Rob, go up to the board and do E. And he was like, what, Mr. Wanley? I can't really hear you. Did you say E? And Mr. Wanley was like, yes, E. And I don't know why they would say they couldn't hear him, because it didn't make any sense, okay? So I said, so then he goes like this. Is it E like an erection, Mr. Wanley? And the class starts laughing. And I'm like, okay, I know the guy's goofing around, but I was so naive about that. I was like, what is the big deal? Because literally every single day in my house, I heard my father, okay? We've got to get down there. We've got to do an erection of that church. We've got to get all that stuff erected. And then, erector sets, right? Exactly. And so I don't know. My mind is all over the place today. I'm sorry. Hi, Nanette. Oh my gosh. We are just all over here. But we're on test watch. Listen to what happened. Jimmy just got a call from physical therapy, and they said he was exposed to the lovely C virus. So he's feeling great, but they said, we need you to come down. I know, manager. It's crazy, right? They said we had to come down. He had to come down and get a test. So he went. So we're on test watch now too. This was supposed to be just storm watch, but now we're test watching. Hi, Nanette. How's everything? I was on earlier than usual, Nanette, and I needed a little help because I had to go get my charger and couldn't watch chat. So you guys are a big help. What's it like up by you, Nanette? The storm's rolling in a little bit. I swear. Ugh. Hi, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Remember that guy, Sweetheart? Listen, Sweetheart. It's Mr. Mork Cashley. It's Mr. Mork Cashley. Sweetheart. I know, Name. Sweetheart. Yeah, well, Ethan came and read out the weather, and he's like, it's not going to rain until tonight, is what he said. Sweetheart. Jamal Cashley. It actually sounded like he said more Cashley. Mr. Mole Cashley. But every time he would get on, when he would switch from Mike Washington to more Cashley, he would go, hello. It was like, and I say, what was that? Was that a woman's voice? Like, I never knew it. And he did it every single time. It was so crazy. Yes, dear.
Did Dad bring that oatmeal?
Dad brought what?
Did Dad bring that oatmeal here yet?
I believe he did, didn't he? He said he did. He brought oatmeal and yogurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some hash browns, right?
You know how to, you're okay doing it?
Yeah.
Ethan's going to go cook hash browns. He's very proud of himself that he can cook hash browns. And Luke said, last night, Luke made the balsamic vegetables. Hi, Marianne Frontini. We're going to get everybody's stuff out. I'm sorry we're so delayed with everything. It's just been a little bit crazy with the holiday and running around. But anyway, Mr. Mulcashley. Mr. Mulcashley. Thank you, Marianne. You're a good lady. Oh, that sounds like Mr. Mulcashley. You're a nice lady. I feel like I took like silly pills. I don't know what I'm like all over the place and I'm just being ridiculous.
Mom,
Yes, dear?
you wanna clean out that pan over there? That
Which-
Dad used?
Yeah, just you could rinse it out and then just dry it with a paper towel or something. It should be good to go with a rinse, right? That's good, Marianne. The world's crazy enough, right? The world's crazy enough. We don't need any more crazy. If we could practice being good people, good individuals, good to people, that's good. Be a good person. It's not hard. It's actually a lot harder to be a mean person because it's all that crap. And you know what? And it sucks so much out of your life if you
It's crap out of you.
drama, drama sucks everything out of your life. What you got?
Just trying to get a little bit of this stuff out, because I don't want to put it in this thing. You want some of these hash browns? If they look good to you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a
I'll
lot
try
more,
some.
because I'm gonna eat a lot.
All right. Be careful. You know how to use this stove because it's different than ours. This is electric.
No, you can turn it.
Okay.
It's like in the ground.
It's in the ground. It's
It's
under
it's
glass.
it.
Uh-huh. Drama change. It does, Leslie. It totally does. It's a cesspool. Anyway, so that we have this, we have friends, we have coffee, we have oatmeal, and Ethan's making hash browns. So we are doing well. And the birds are singing. And maybe the eagle will fly. And Christy Langford, Sandy Rusak left you a message. She did, I told her, please go listen to that because, my friends have hard days, okay? Sandy, her family is persecuted on YouTube on a daily basis. And I tell you guys that, I have faith and I do. But when things happen like they happened the other night, I had to tell her, I'm like, you have to go watch and please, because the things that I was speaking to Sandy about that night were coming out of Christy's mouth. And, you know, so Sandy left a comment, thank you so much for praying for my family, to Christy. And it was beautiful. And just everything, Alicia and Mike, with their words truly can really, you might be surprised, but like a few words can change someone's life. And it does make me emotional because I just said to Sandy, I said, that kind of stuff, that's not a coincidence. That is not a coincidence. And she listened and sent me a message right away and just said, I think she sent me a message too and said, thank her for praying for our family. And then I believe she left a comment as well. And that was just beautiful. So, aw, thanks, Mike. You know, it's like, really, and sometimes you don't think. Sometimes you think like, well, yeah, maybe I should send that person an email or something, or maybe it wouldn't make a difference. I bet you it would make a difference. And sometimes if we don't have time, like there's times like you don't have time to do something, pray for the person really. Takes a minute and it does work. It does. Hi Debbie L, how are you? You still trying to go to sleep, Kevin? Everyone has a story of their own dreams and goals and wisdom. Thank goodness, a lot of good people online and in the world. Yeah, you know that, Jeanette, that's like, you know what that is? That's very important because you know how somebody can get 100 great, let's say it's an actor or whatever it is, they can get 100 great reviews and then they get one critical one. And it's not the 100 great reviews, but it's the one critical one that the focus is on. And that seems to be like what we do, okay? Right? Isn't that true? Like, it's like, let's say people remember the way you make them feel. And that's true. But sometimes we can get to where we focus on the criticism rather than the, you know, accolades, praise, whatever, people that are in our corner, the true friends, and then focus on negative, like a negative thing. And we've got to get beyond that. And I think we all do that. Look, those leaves are changing over there. As I say, this is what I always say, the leaves are changing already. The leaves are changing already. But it looks strong. I know, Kevin. I know. You fishing, Luke? You going fishing? What are you doing? You just sitting there? Oh, you just sitting down there? Oh, what are you doing down there? You're gonna, oh, Bob? Bob's there? Yeah. Yeah. Bob would probably like that you don't see him. Yeah, thank you, Vintage Gallon. I appreciate that. But that's what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm like all over the place. But yeah. Focus on the good. And I truly do believe God brings the people, I've said it for years, the people that you need, the people that you need for whatever reason into your life. And if they're good for your life or whatever it is, he'll keep them there. And if they're not, he'll clear the path. And I've find a lot of freedom just giving it to God. And I do believe it will work. And it's like, this too shall pass, and then you can see kind of, wait, this was in my best interest. Sometimes something really bad seems, bad, and you're like, okay. And then if you're like, wow, that's great. How many times, like, I thought my server for my blog, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening during Christmas season where we did the holiday gift guide and everything was behind me and it was piling up, and I would try to post and I couldn't, and I was going out of my mind. I was getting the twitch in my eye. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? But all of that craziness, all of that, like, oh my gosh, why is this happening, revealed itself, because if it hadn't been for that to happen, I wouldn't have dived into that Chris Watts discovery the way that I did. And then I had to, like, just get out my feelings about it and talk about it. And I did 3 videos before I put that one up. Never would have happened if my blog server didn't go down. So that's what I mean. Yeah, you can get so wrapped up in the negativity, like, oh, why is this happening to me? And oh, I can't get this done, and now I'm going to miss these deadlines, and people are going to be upset with me. But looking back, had it not happened, I probably wouldn't be here with you guys right now. I would still be majorly a blogger and just posting videos that went with the blog on YouTube, and not have this great community and the friends that have come through this, that have supported me when, probably the worst thing a parent can go through happens. So that's what I mean. We don't know when we're going through that craziness, but if we believe that God works everything together for our good, then it gives us peace. Hi, Fozzie, absolutely. Everything happens for a reason. Yes, we can't see it at the time, exactly. And what was I was trying to think of, chaos or something leads to opportunity. But it wasn't chaos, it's crisis. No. There's one thing, I'll have to remember it. I should have looked it up, but yeah. Hi, it's my party. Yeah, so everything has its time. Yeah, Linda. I think just giving it up to God, being a good person, putting out love and light, and just see what it is. He's making hash browns, honey. Why? What's the matter? You got Bob? All right. Well, don't keep Bob out of the water, okay? He got Bob. All right. Let Bob go back in because we don't want him to be without water. Thank you. We don't want Bob to be bobbing. I used to do that as a kid. I used to swim over the sunfish with a net and a mask. Just catch them, put them back. Catch them with a net, put them back. Yeah. Hash browns sound good. Yeah. Hey, Norma. How are you? Norma. Haven't seen you in a while, Norma. Good to see you. It's always good to see people we haven't seen and know they're okay. Oh, birdies. Hi, Pamela. So, I rented, what did you do? I rented a lift to put my ceiling up in the family room. Oh, you're putting your ceiling up? Really? Are you sheetrocking? Hi, Mary Tackett. How are you? Mary Tackett. The shelves are packed. I've got to run to the post office with your shelves. Oh, really, Tammy? What, honey? What, sweetheart? What? Oh, no, Dad? Oh, really? Oh, shaish. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. He said we missed the Schwans, ma'am. Dang. Dang. We missed the Swans guy, Ethan. He just went by.
Come on, what do we do?
What do you mean? What did we do? He just went by. What do we need?
Pizza.
We'll call him up on the phone.
I don't know his number. Can you do it? Is your
Mom, what's his phone number?
drop off a couple pizzas?
I don't know. It's
Call him. Drop.
He might come. He might come back later because he does that.
He does.
Sometimes he. Well, Dad might have his number. How are the hash browns? You can't leave them cooking.
They're not cooking yet. They're just I'll put them in like a cup with hot water so they can, what do you do? Let them make them melt up. Now I'm gonna put them in the corn oil, drain all the water out, and then put them in. Well, I did it because the hundred. I don't think I can put them right in frozen, right? Can you put them right in the pan frozen? I don't feel like that's right. I just wanted to get it soft, like I do to the Hungry Jack ones. It's a mess in there. I'm joking.
What are you drinking?
Water.
What are you drinking out of a thermos thing?
Yeah. Stanley, big bottle, water bottle.
Oh. Oh my
Ready to
gosh.
look?
Oh, the wood panels. You're putting wood panels? There's so many little pine cones on the trees over here. Some time ago. Let me see what this is charging. It's got very little charge left. I'm gonna have to put. Doesn't sound like the Galloping Gourmet in there. I can't find my iPhone. Nope, I don't know. Norma, is that Norma? I think there's a thing on your iPhone, but you can only if it's in a certain range. If it's out of a certain range, you're not going to hear it, obviously, and it's not going to travel that far. I don't know what the range is, but it's not going to be like, let's say my iPhone was on the other side of that lake over there. It's not going to find it for me. If it was within 10, 20 feet of me in my house, it would, you'd hear it make a sound, but that's it. It doesn't, unfortunately, it doesn't work that well. There is a range. I wish it would. That would be great, right? Hi, Captain Lee Fan. Only if it's in range, Linda. If it's in range, like if I left my phone in the kitchen, it would make a beep. Like I could hit something on my watch that would make my phone beep or something. But it has to be in a certain range. Because obviously you're not going to hear it if it's too far away, but obviously it's not going to travel. The signal isn't going to travel that far. I wish I could jump in the water. It's about 100. Really? See, I wish it would be a little warmer, Captain Lee Fan. You would think they could do better, right? Then we wouldn't lose anything, right? But you know those trackers they're putting on, there's something called like AirPods or what is it? AirTags? What are those? They're putting those on iPhones and then people are using them to track like their spouse or their girlfriend or their boyfriend and they find them cheating and they go and kill them. That's great. That's good. Yeah, Apple AirTags. Look it up. I've seen Apple AirTags. Do you happen to know what's going on with the Rebecca route? You know what? I don't know. What's the decision? Somebody said another trial was, Snow Remover said another one was starting today. Yeah, but I've been hearing these Apple AirTags, and whatever they are, I guess somebody, if they get your phone, can put it on. You know that, remember that Netflix series? What was that? Mad About? No, it was the one, I Love You. What was the one where that guy got infatuated with that girl and he worked in the bookstore and then he kept her captive downstairs. But he did something to her phone, like he made a copy of her phone. Hi, Aurora. Remember that? He made a copy of her phone and he could see what she was doing on her phone, like he cloned her phone. Okay, yeah. I thought, Norma for a minute, I was like, are you going to finish typing, Norma? Yeah, right. He did something wacko with her phone right in the beginning, right? He cloned it or something so he could see everything she was doing on her phone. That's wacko. That's really wacko. You're watching the next season? Yeah, I never finished the whole thing, but Alexandra and Jimmy did. None of my kids are fighting over hash browns. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on, let me go referee the hash brown cooking. I'll be right back. made myself oatmeal anyway. Okay, sorry about that, guys. They're fighting over which way to cook the hash browns. Oh my gosh, but I made myself oatmeal anyway. Mary Tackett? No, why? Roman visited. What do you mean? Is Roman visiting when? Where's Roman? What makes you think Roman's here? I just made oatmeal while I was refereeing. They get along pretty good for the most part, but they have their moments. Oh my goodness. I'm showing him how to cook. No, I want to show him. No, you don't do it that way. Yes, you do it this way. No, that was the wrong way to cook the hash brown. Oh my gosh. I have to catch up on The Handmaid's Tale. I'm so far behind. What did you finish yesterday? Between naps? Which one? Oh, he's cute. He was here on Saturday. I have 3 boys, they sound the same. Yeah. And you know what's funny? If one of them, like, they could fight like that, and let's say one of them would take a nap or something. Where's Ethan? Where's Luke? I'm like, why? You were just fighting with him. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And sometimes they get so competitive. They used to freaking get competitive when they had a fever. If they were both sick at the same, I've got 102. I've got 103. I mean, I'm like, you guys are too much. Okay, Jeanette. But this oatmeal is very good. Anyway. Oh my gosh. I know, right? It's crazy, Sunkist. They're still at it in there. Because Luke is very, but that's not the right way, you know. And I go to Luke, well, okay, so he's cooking him that way. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to tell him. But then he keeps telling him. It's crazy. What is, yeah, I know. That's what Snow Remover said. But Scooter, right now, I'm having coffee. I'm looking at the lake and I'm waiting for Jimmy to get back from a test. He was exposed at physical therapy to the dreaded C virus. They called him today. Can you believe that? And they told him to come in. And so he just went to go get tested. I can't believe this. He feels fine and everything, but like, you've got to be kidding me, right? Maybe I'll watch the trial when it rains a little bit, but right now I just want to sit, watch the lake, listen to the birds, and be one with nature and you guys. Oh, there's a bird down there under the canoe. I wonder if she has a nest in there. Sometimes birds build nests in like crazy places, right? We used to have a bird that built a nest all the time in the like the crevices of the swing set we have, because we have like one of those cedar ones with the monkey bars and stuff that go under the swings, and there's lots of little shelves, and then there would always be a nest, and it'd be like, oh gosh, can't have the kids in there now, right? Because you don't want to disturb the birds, so you wouldn't want to call attention to it. So you'd be like, okay, go over here, and then we kept checking on the birds. Yeah. Or we had one bird that made a nest right above our front door, because there's like an elliptical window, and there's a ledge where the molding is, and they would go in there, and it's funny. Very funny, very funny. Not really though, because you didn't want to close the door hard or something, because you're like, you'll disturb the birds. Gosh, Kevin, I truly do wish it was 97 degrees right now. I'm not joking. Maybe not 97, but I'll take 87. Okay, you know, a lot of people say, let them fight it out, okay? Let them fight it out. They were still arguing about these hash browns in there. Still. Usually it's like, sometimes like with a kid with a tantrum, if you leave them alone, they'll stop, right? And we think, well, if you, I've always heard, you know, let your kids, you don't have to go in there on every little squabble. But I just went in there, made my oatmeal, you know, told them this is not a big deal about how cooking the hash browns. And they are still at it. Oh my gosh. About these hash browns. It's craziness. It's craziness. I don't understand. Wish hash browns was what? Was my only issue. The creepy looking wimp who shot who? Oh yeah, they caught him. They have caught him, yeah. Yeah, he's a very, I think that, did they say he is 130 pounds and was he 5'11" and 120 pounds? Okay, Captain Lee fan, have a good nap. Yeah, I think a lot of us have storms coming. Wouldn't it be amazing if the sun popped out and created some magic sparkles? Yes, wouldn't it be? I would like, the sun was out earlier today because I didn't sleep very much because my side bothered me, like Brenda was saying, and I wasn't comfortable. And then I heard the birds, I heard the frogs, and I looked out at the lake and I said, I'm going to go sit out there. And so I came out here pretty early. And it was on the lake, yeah. And the sun was shining, and it was making, you're making New York strip steaks and fried potatoes. Hey, Sandra. And the sun was beautiful. Like, it was like I said to Rubbity Bob, it's just like a warm hug, you know? And I was feeling great in the sun. And then I went inside for like something. And then when I came back out, the sun is like gone, and it looks like storms rolling in. And I'm like, if I would have known that it was that quickly going to happen, I would sat out here and taken in every last drop of it. Whenever you talk about food, I feel like I need to eat. Oh, I'm sorry, Nanette. Sorry. How are you today, Sandy? Is it storming in North Carolina, or is it hot? Is Rhonda here? Rhonda's in North Carolina too. She's near the beach, and I forget what beach you're near, Rhonda. Are there shells there? Oh my goodness. You've been crazy busy? I bet. You have tornado watches, Mike, and warnings? Be safe, Mike. Go seek shelter if you need to. 95 here, high humidity. I wish it was just 85 right now. I think Ethan said it's 74 or something. I think that's what he said. It is a warm hug. It is, Robbity Bob. It just feels good. I don't know. I don't like to be too hot. Yeah, so I'm like, you're not gonna like swelter. We were in the strawberry field. It was pretty sunny and pretty hot, and I said, "Oh, can't wait to go swimming." And I actually had my bathing suit under what I was wearing, so I was all ready because it was hot and that sun. And there's a balance. It was nice this morning. Like just, it was nice. It has cooled down. Susan said a bit here. Yeah. So the rug lady is going to be back tomorrow. I'm all discombobulated because tomorrow's Wednesday already. I know. The rug lady is going to be back with, what did she say? She's going to be back with the 2x3s and no air there, all humidity and stuff. So, yeah. I've got to, they probably had a really, really busy weekend because my son said it was very busy. And I imagine they had a really busy weekend. You've been sick with your tummy, Mary Tackett? I'm sorry. Hope you feel better. Hi, it's Bink. Today seems like a Monday. Yes, right? I don't feel like it's Tuesday. I'm going to lose, like, craziness this week. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Normally always rains after. I never got a pay. Farm wife, wait a second. I know okay. All right. Remind me later because I gave her your info. I am going to, if you want to email her, I'm going to give you her email. Do you have her email, Farmer? She put it, but send me an email. You thought it was Wednesday? No, I feel like it's Monday. But I still feel like it's the holiday weekend. Like, I don't feel like we're just not getting a lot, like, done. The hours are going really fast. And it's like everything. Oh, you did? Okay, good. I'll check in with her, farm wife. I think they just had a really, really busy weekend because that town gets very busy. And she's probably never seen anything like it because it's her first one. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Aurora. Thanks for coming back. Yep. I don't know what else. She emailed me, sent me a request, but I received nothing via PayPal. Yeah, maybe she's just looking for you to send the payment into. Did she give you her PayPal email? Because I think that is the PayPal email that you emailed. So you could actually just send that amount to her. I think that's what she's doing. Is Sundering there, Susan? Yeah, I think, listen, they're not on social media. Like, yes, they have the Instagram account, but she'll tell you she's not very tech savvy. And I think she was just really nervous with everything, very nervous. And I think she still is, but I think she's doing fine. You know, there's going to be little glitches and stuff, you know. Happens, but she'll be okay. Hey there, snow remover. Yeah, well, they're helping out here in snow because I think when we came on, I came on a little early and our regular wrenches were snoozing. Or snoozing, or Danielle was probably out with the kids. And Deborah Vancouver in. She would be, yeah, late for her. Or working. Or working. I know, okay, snow remover. You get up at 4 a.m. Scooter. Yeah. Yeah, she was off to run errands lately. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I think it's like almost 12 hours difference, right? I'm fairly certain. Robbity Bob, is that Australia is about 12 hours difference from Eastern Standard Time? I think it is. Hey, Ruff. It's very early in Australia. You're in the sauna. Maybe 14 for, oh, okay. Yeah. Usually I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff, figuring it out and stuff, but like I knew the UK pretty much very well because it was either 5 or 6 hours depending on if it was daylight savings time or not. Yeah, get better, Aurora. Sorry you're feeling so ill. It's Bink. What are you up to today? Did you figure out that light? Oh, that was so funny when you said Dave and I are going on a vacation to the East Coast. I was like, you live on the, oh, and I'm like, no, you don't. Hi, Annie B. How are you? How are you? To Scooter, we found a beach. What kind of shells? What was it? Where was it? Yeah, that's okay. You have a beautiful day, Sandy. I know you're busy. We're just chilling out. I have to wait for Jimmy to get back. And well, Ethan's making hash browns, so I had to referee here. The judge in the new Eastman trial is Judge Kopkow from Judge Kopkow. Wait, the judge in the new what trial? The judge in the new Eastman trial is Judge Kopkow from. So that new trial is in Colorado. It's in Weld. Is it Weld County? That's interesting. I'll have to catch, as soon as it starts raining, I'll catch up on that trial. while I'm doing stuff, you know. But right now, I just want to sit here and just soak this in. You are going to Bar Harbor, Maine? You already made your plans? When are you going, Scooter? You already made it? You already made your reservations and everything? Okay, Mary, you lay down. Have a nice rest. Thanks, Aurora. It certainly is. And I'm going to soak it in until it rains. What's the water temperature? I don't know. It's refreshing. It's nice. It's not too cold. It's spring fed, so there's always hot and cold spots, but it's nice. You know, it's nice. The kids probably have a little thing they measure the temperature with, but it's always going to be different in different spots, though. If you put your legs way down, it's colder the deeper you go, obviously. Susan, she is my wild child. Oh, Greeley, Colorado. I just looked it up and saw that one of the jurors was seen by, really? During opening statements. Oh my goodness. You have to make your plans? Cool. When are you going, Scooter? When are you going? So I've been thinking about, I don't know where I want to go though but somewhere up in the Northeast. I was talking to my daughter to see if she wants to go for a weekend. And she's like, well, you've got to tell me what weekend. And I'm like, yeah. And I was looking at some different places between Connecticut, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Maine, Vermont, going up that way. I got to see which one in Massachusetts. But then I've also been thinking about going Delaware, or just all over. Like it's just so crazy. I don't know. My son just told me too. He's got 3 days coming that he wants to go away for something. I think he said up there. But let me go see. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right there. I'll be right back. Hold on. I gotta see if Jimmy got home. It's pink. Jimmy just brought packages in from you. Hold on a minute. Jimmy just brought packages in from you. It's pink. Thank you. I think that's the thing from Rough and Ready, right? Listen to me now, though. Guess what? He's back from the testing. So, do you think he's negative or do you think he's positive? Lock in your votes now. Is Jimmy negative or positive? Negative or positive? Negative or positive?
Oh, sweetheart.
Wait, Jimmy, I didn't tell you. Just stop. I thought they were doing any guessing. Don't.
Hey, this cranberry just sat on the dock.
Yeah, Luke brought it out. Negative, negative. Oh, I don't have a poll. I'm on my phone. Sorry, I can't do that. I'm missing. Hi, Beth. Oh, okay. Hold on. They're blocking in their votes. Carolyn wouldn't be this calm. She'd freak the freak out. Yeah. I don't think it said, yeah, he's negative. So let's hope it. He's negative. And what day was you were exposed? Thursday?
I might even Friday. I'm trying to, I gotta look at my schedule because they changed my appointment time last.
Was the lady wearing a mask you were with?
Everybody had a mask on.
Everybody had masks on, so that's at least good.
You can't, when you walk in the door, they give you a mask.
Oh, and you had a mask on as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
The biggest thing is if the person who has it has a mask.
Yeah.
Most of the time, mask is to protect others.
Yeah, I know, but it was good. Everybody had a mask. That's good. That's good. There's Robity Pop. Well, I'm sure. Ouch. Keep an eye on it. Oh, you can get them for the second time, Susan? I didn't know you can order more. You can? Huh. That's good. We have some because the school gives them out and stuff. But that's good to know that you can get them for a second time. Hi, John Masaki. Rough and Ready. I think it's Bink said you bought the Scotty Dog box for me. Thank you so much. I think Jimmy just brought in the packages. Oh, it was really sweet of you. I appreciate it a lot. Uh-oh. Did you hear that explosion? I'll see if open it up in a minute here. You have 10 of those? Cranberry juice. Left cranberry juice down on the dock. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to see how Ethan is doing with the hash browns. How were the hash browns, Ethan? No, I know they're both from It's Pink, yeah. Okay, it's pink. I hope you're still there. Jimmy's going to be bringing out the boxes for an unboxing of Happy Mail. The Wi-Fi just told me my Wi-Fi doesn't seem to be connected. What is that about? What is that about? Let me tell Jimmy what that just said because I wonder if the plug came out. Let me see. Let me check. It said that it doesn't seem that the Wi-Fi is connected. I hope it's still plugged in. It's off? See? The phone, yeah, that was true. It came out of the. It fell out of the outlet. So anyway, what can I say?
Plug this.
What is it still? What was it? The plug?
I don't know. It was all plugged in.
Crazy.
We'll see.
Honey, are you bringing the boxes? Good. We're excited. Super excited. Hi, Annie B. Hi, Catherine. You're working on it, Kathy Martinez. What are you working on? I missed it. I missed it. It's the real feel here now. 110. Oh my gosh, I just wish you would just send like 20 degrees of that here. Just send 20 degrees, 15. 10? 10 degrees, please. 10 degrees. 10 degrees. 6 degrees of separation.
What do you do, honey?
Okay, so yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, you want to.
I
Okay.
just opened. I'll get it going. If you want to get it out later, I'll just.
Okay, careful. Oopsies. You got it?
I will. Add it in a second. Take that.
Here. What is that? Is that? Oh, that's the box. Here, let me have that box. Thank you, please. That's from
Hold it so you don't make it.
from Rough and Ready.
That's really cool.
Oh, that's really
And this
cute.
is for Sandy.
Oh, that's for Sandy? Oh, that's Sandy's.
Okay.
It's pink. I've got to. I'll have to check with you because I
Really cool.
have to pay you for that, and let her know. Okay, so I'll check with you later. Okay, that's Sandy's thing. All right, so let me show you. This is really cute. Okay, let me show you this. Here, hang on. Hang on. Okay, so this. is the box that Rough and Ready got me. Look at the little Scotty dog on the green chair. Isn't that cute? And then it's, watch, you put it over here. Let's see. And it's a cute box. And you know what? I know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe it's pink. This is velvet. Oh, if it wasn't velvet here, if that was wood, I would have put these Scotty napkins that I have in the inside. If it wasn't wood there, but it is. If it was wood there, I'm sorry. If it was wood, I would have done that. Very cute. Thank you. That is really cute. And it looks like Lucy Juicy. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ruff. Thank you. It's Bink for finding that. Thank you, Ruff, for getting that for me. I really appreciate it. And the other thing is for Sandy. And I'm sorry, I must be slacking because I was going to give you her P.O. box, Bink, but I have other things I've got to send her off, so that will be fine. That'll give me, and then I'll check with you on what I owe you for that, okay? Sorry that I've been like crazy. The total stayed the same. Oh, I haven't seen it either. And you know what? I just saw a drop on that box, a drop of water, and now it's raining. So I'm going to bid you all adieu on that very nice note because it's raining. I got to get the cushions in and we're going to have some hash browns and stuff. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Goodbye. God bless. Thank you for everything. Thank you again, Ruff. Thank you guys for helping out.